The story of Apollo 11 is not just the story of a rocket. It is the climax of the Cold War and a response to a profound challenge. When the Soviet Union launched Sputnik in 1957, the United States was galvanized by fear and a competitive drive. President John F. Kennedy, in 1961, set the seemingly impossible goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. This declaration launched the Apollo program, a colossal undertaking that employed over 400,000 people and consumed nearly $25 billion. It was a race against time, a test of American capacity, and a pursuit of a shared national destiny. On the morning of July 16, 1969, the sheer scale of the mission was visible at Cape Kennedy, Florida. Standing over 363 feet tall, taller than the Statue of Liberty, was the Saturn V rocket, the most powerful machine ever successfully launched. Its 5 F-1 engines in the first stage generated 7.5 million pounds of thrust, enough power to lift the Apollo Command Module Columbia, the Service Module, and the Lunar Module Eagle out of Earth's gravity. A crowd of over 1 million people watched, and millions more listened, as the massive rocket slowly rose, carrying 3 astronauts: Commander Neil Armstrong, Lunar Module pilot Buzz Aldrin, and Command Module pilot Michael Collins. For the next 3 days, the journey was a controlled ballistic arc through the void. Inside Columbia, Collins maintained orbit, a crucial yet often solitary role. He was the vital link, the man who would pilot the return vehicle, circling the moon 30 times alone, while his colleagues attempted the historic landing. The crew faced moments of peril, from maintaining the spacecraft's vital signs to executing the precise translunar injection (TLI) burn required to break Earth's orbit. On July 20, 1969, Armstrong and Aldrin entered the Eagle, a fragile, angular craft built only to function in the vacuum of space. As they began their descent toward the moon's sea of tranquility, they faced 2 major crises. First, a series of 1202 and 1201 program alarms flashed in the cockpit. Mission Control in Houston, led by Guidance Officer Steve Bales, quickly determined the alarms were due to an overloaded computer and confirmed the mission could proceed, a testament to human decision-making under extreme pressure. The second crisis was far more immediate. The onboard computer was guiding the Eagle toward a boulder-strewn crater field. With only seconds of fuel remaining, Armstrong took manual control. He flew the Eagle horizontally, searching for a safe spot. His heart rate, normally 77 beats per minute, soared to 110. With just 17 seconds of fuel left, Aldrin called out, "Contact light." The probe beneath the Eagle's footpads had touched the surface. At 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Armstrong radioed the immortal message back to a breathless planet. "Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed." 6 hours later, at 10:56 p.m. EDT, July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong descended the ladder. His first words, eternally etched in history, were, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." Aldrin soon joined him. For 2.5 hours, the men planted the American flag, collected 21.5 kilograms of lunar samples, and took photographs, leaving behind only their boot prints, a commemorative plaque reading, "We came in peace for all mankind," and scientific instruments. After successfully docking with Collins in Columbia, the crew made the journey home. They splashed down safely in the Pacific Ocean on July 24, 1969. The Apollo 11 mission was more than just a technological achievement. It was a unifying moment for a world fractured by conflict. It fulfilled Kennedy's audacious promise and cemented the United States' position as the undisputed leader in space exploration. It remains the most powerful symbol of what concentrated will, human ingenuity, and scientific dedication can achieve, proving that no ambition, no matter how vast, is truly impossible.